Hello, my name is Steve Chalette, and for the next few minutes, I'd like to have a conversation with you about taking back your health. Let's just imagine we're sitting at the kitchen table talking about the events of the recent few years. And what I hear a lot when I talk to people is they're in a state of feeling overwhelmed. They just, I'd say since the pandemic and since a lot of the other things that's taking place, people are really talking about uncertainty, fear, doubts, concerns. They've really taken their eyes off their dreams and off of building their life and more with crisis. And so, what we want to talk about is taking back your life. And I want to assure you that the best is yet to come. There is some hope out there, and I want to talk about that. But let's talk about where the root issue is. It's in your nervous system. Your nervous system is like film and a camera. It begins to take these imprints, it begins to take on the stresses and the traumas and all these other things that I mentioned. That's where your feeling of being overwhelmed comes from. But what if you could reboot that like a computer? What if we can reset the nervous system? I'm talking about harnessing the power of the vagus nerve. And if you're not familiar with that, think of it as being the circuit breaker within your body, just like a circuit breaker in your house. It's connected to your brain, your immune system, your heart and lungs, your pancreas, your gut. And I'll talk about that in more detail. But the question to ask yourself as we walk through this and unpack this is, do you want to be well? And I'm only asking you that because I want you to kind of define what that means. For a lot of people, that's a multifaceted question and answer. It's spiritual and mental and emotional and physical and relational, and I would even argue financial. And so, as we move through this kind of kitchen table discussion, ask yourself, do you want to be well in those areas? But let's pivot back to the vagus nerve for just a second. First of all, what does it do? Well, it flips off the body's stress response. It helps the body stay in a preferred state of relaxation and healing and enhance your body's ability to purge harmful toxins, to eliminate digestive issues and, in fact, improve them, which then allows your body to take up nutrient assimilation and absorption more effectively. And it sharpens your memory and your focus. And, like I said, even clears up brain fog and reduces inflammation and helps melt away anxiety and depression, that feeling of being overwhelmed. The other question that we want to unpack in this few minutes together is there a gap between the quality of life you have and the quality of life you want? See, just over the last 50 years, since the 70s until now, we used to be a lean